the show for y'all.
Got a damn good show.
So Vivek was questioning about J.D. Vance and why didn't he get selected?
I can tell you why, but I'm going to keep it to myself.
Hey, but I like his response.
Man.
You know what? Hold up, Kevin. Let's listen to his response, and then you critique.
All right, fair enough.
Yes, good to see you again.
Great to see you here, Vivek. How does it feel that your longtime college buddy, hometown friend, you guys went to law school buddy, excuse me. How does it feel that your longtime law school buddy, J.D. Vance, has now been selected to be the Vice President of the United States?
Very proud of him. And I just think he is a good choice. He's an original thinker. He's America first, and I just think that was so important in the pick. And so I'm very happy for him. And think about President Trump. You want someone by his side that he's going to be able to trust to really get the job done. He was a fighter in the Senate. I think if there's only one negative, and I don't mean this as a negative, I mean as a compliment, is he leaves a big vacuum behind him in the Senate. But he's going to be an outstanding vice president. And I'm going to do everything I can. I think Trump-Vance is probably the most formidable presidential ticket that I've seen in my lifetime, that any of us have seen in our
I think it's a strong ticket. One thing I want to highlight and ask you is, I think J.D. Vance is arguably one of the biggest supporters of President Trump in the Senate, but he has made some negative comments. I personally think that that's a strong point. I think that they can use this to show how you can go from being a Trump hater to being one of the biggest supporters of President Trump.
If we want to win this election by the margin we want, we need to convince people who did not vote for Trump in 2016.
I agree.
And who did not vote for Trump in 20.
I agree.
So we as a party can't ostracize the people who didn't vote for Trump in 16 or in 20. We have to bring them in.
Yeah.
Because we're going to win this by the broadest margin possible. So I think that what some people may say is a negative, I think can actually be used as a positive.
I agree. I think so.
I'm excited about it.
Me too. Thanks. Great seeing you.
JD was born in humble circumstances. He's lived the American dream as well. His wife, Usha, is somebody who's a friend of our family as well. She was also a law school classmate. I think she could be a big attribute in this campaign in reaching non-traditional voters. And even further for JD himself, he is somebody who has a unique vantage point for bringing in new voters. Here's what it is. He wasn't somebody who was a Donald Trump evangelist back in 2016. So I think that's actually
quite the opposite.
Yeah, well, I acknowledge that. But what I would say is he can actually reach a lot of other people who also weren't in the Donald Trump camp in 2016. And in a very personal and authentic way, he can say, look, here's why I moved. And here's why I want you to come with us as well.
He makes great points.
He made great points, but I don't think JD is that man that's going to swing voters for Trump.
Well, do you hear what he said? I think he said, well, he wasn't a Trump sycophant at the beginning.
Right.
And that's
something
he can
Trump,
use.
You're not a sycophant.
Huh?
Just because you support Trump doesn't make you a sycophant, though.
No, he wasn't a Trump sycophant at the beginning, right? And he was an outsider, but now he supports Trump, right? And now you can use him to go after people who didn't vote for Trump last election.
How?
Because he wasn't a Trump supporter at the beginning. And this is why he's now a Trump supporter. He could use that message.
Maybe in his state, maybe, but I don't think he's going to swing voters.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. You know he's not going to swing voters. You think he's going to swing a bunch of people who was never Trumpers to voting for Trump now because he's the vice president pick?
Probably not.
No. Yeah, absolutely not. That's just him. That's just Vivek being a team player. That's all that is. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. He's J.D. Vance. I like him. He's a great politician. I mean, he's a great person.
Sounds like He's got a non-white wife and everything.
Yeah, but he's not going to swing people to vote for Trump. That is an exaggeration. Tulsi Gabbard could have did that. Terry Lake maybe could have did that. Vivek could have did that. I know Vivek, when he went home, he was cussing out all those white people.
Dude don't
even
cuss.
Y'all know I'm telling the truth.
No,
people.
You talking metaphorically? That dude don't curse. I don't think.
Well, he probably.
Oh, he did curse that one time. He said the F word. Yeah.
Yeah, Chief. I'm telling. He's probably the biggest curse out of all of us. He's got an image that he puts out in front of everybody.
Yeah.
But up at home, he's a totally different person. All these politicians are.
Yeah.
But J.D. Vance is not going to swing a lot of voters.
My pick would have been Tulsi Gabbard.
Tulsi been a great pick. Barn Donaldson, Carrie Lake.
Yeah. Not because they're female or because of their race, because they're intelligent.
Yeah.
And they could do the job.
Yeah. And
see what I'm
it's a
saying?
good look for the Republican Party.
And
Go back. The Republicans have never had a person of color or a woman running as a president or VP. That is crazy.
Never?
Yeah.
Not even a VP?
Mm-mm.
You got to be wrong.
I'm wrong. I'm right. There's never been a woman.
Not one?
Not one. Not a black, not a brown, no nothing. It's just been white people. And he went and picked another white man. And I know it's easy to pick a white man because it's such an abundance of white great politicians.
Yeah.
Right? But you got to start looking outside the. You got to start looking for.
You got to start being a politician.
That can be. That are great choices as well.
Yeah.
You're not going to save our country. Just keep picking white men. Eventually, we're going to lose. And it's time for us to start looking at politics that way. Or you can bury your country. I'll be right here with you. I got an escape plan. I already know what I'm going to do. But if, pull up that picture of the RNC. Look at this crowd.
Oh, that's from yeah.
Yeah.
It's a better picture than that, but it's like
yeah, it's just white people.
Trump about to fall asleep.
If I was Trump, I'd be so nervous right now. Somebody just trying to shoot me, and this dude is just calm. That dude is a different breed of man. I gotta admit, that damn Trump, man, that dude, man, most people wouldn't behave like that.
Yeah, play that little clip at the. Well, I think he's just relaxing. He was watching Amber Rose speak.
Yeah.
And you can mute it. You mute it and just play a little. Because CNN was like, man, this is trouble for us.
Yeah.
And Trump right there like, man, I can't wait till this is over. I'm tired as hell. I'm traveling all over the states doing these rallies, getting shot at. This crazy white dude trying to blow my head off. He looked tired, didn't he?
Yeah, he's exhausted. Imagine man, y'all don't get it, man. Like when we on a comedy tour, man, it is exhausting.
Just traveling on a plane.
Jumping on a plane, sleep in a strange room, you can't sleep.
Yeah.
And I saw Trump like that. I feel it. This dude is in his 70s, man.
Yeah, and
he's doing this.
Yeah.
You know? More power to him, man. But Vivek is I hate to admit it, but he's full of crap. Nobody's willing to come out and say this because I think it will be career suicide. But if the RNC, the Republican National, if the Republicans don't change their tune and we start getting more black people, more brown people, more women, I say, man, we're going to lose this country. We might win this next election, but man, I'm telling you.
we're winning this next election.
We're going to win this next election, but this is not going to save our country just voting for white people. You're going to have to get a woman, person of color in there.
Well, this is the thing. Let me say this.
And this is nothing against J.D. Vance. He's a great pick.
Yeah.
But for anybody to say he's going to swing a bunch of people to vote for Trump, that is a bunch of malarkey.
You use white man words. That's malarkey.
Yeah.
Talk like a Negro. This is bullshit.
Yeah, man. Vivek is he'd have been
He's a team
great
player.
pick. He'd have been I'm telling you, he'd have swung a lot of voters. A lot of voters.
Well, a lot.
Kerry Lake,
I think
Tulsi Gabbard would have swung a lot of voters.
I think Tulsi Gabbard would have swung a lot of voters.
I think Vivek. I think Kerry Lake.
No. How many Indian people we got in this country?
A lot.
We got more trans in this country than Indian
Bitch,
people.
you crazy as hell. We got all kinds of red dot people in this country. Hey, pull up the red dot people.
The red dot people.
Yeah, he's Indian.
Okay, there's a lot.
Yeah.
You got more women in this country. I tell you that.
Yeah.
That's why Tulsi Gabbard would have been the best pick. She came from the Democrat Party because they nuts.
Yeah.
That's what's going to swing voters.
Yeah.
Woman, and she came from the Democrat Party. Now, don't pick her because she's a woman. I'm picking her because she's an intelligent, rational human being who can string a sentence along. Let me do some talking. Let me get on my soapbox over here. She's intelligent, and she's a good communicator, great communicator.
And Keith thinks she's hot. I do too, but. Hey,
man, you just killed everything I said with your Negro dumb.
What?
All that Negro speech you just did.
No, just sounds joking. You know? More importantly, when you pick a woman or a person of color, that is great for the Republican brand. Like that room I showed you, that does not look like America.
Yeah, it is. That's 70% of America right there. Yeah, it is.
No, man, it's nobody. It's no black people there, man.
There's black
crazy.
people there. They
Man,
sprinkled
Byron Donaldson.
I seen a black
He's
fella right
one black dude, and Amber Rose. She's like 1% black.
Vivek there. He ain't black, but he black enough. There's some black people there.
Yeah. Hey.
No, let me say something. Let me say this, Kevin. Let me do some talking.
No, man, I'm trying to save my country.
Look, okay.
And these Republicans, man.
Hey, Kevin, let me say something.
What?
Let me say this.
And I just want to say this, too. I'm voting for Trump. I don't want y'all to take what I'm saying the wrong way. I want y'all to get offended, right? But I'm just telling you.
I take this mic, man.
You know why you're doing it? You know why you're doing it? It's genetic. Look, it serves our country. I mean, it serves. How should I put this?
Hey, Kevin, let me talk.
It will make our country stronger if we had more people that look like me. Of
course it would.
If we had more women. I mean,
other than white
how did we let the Democrats beat us at all this? They got the first black president. They got a female vice president. And we keep picking white dudes.
Hey, let me say this. Okay, let me say this. Republicans win on policy. We're sane.
Yeah.
But we still lose elections, and the elections are still close because we're not playing their game. Let me get done talking. Imagine if we incorporate a lot of what the Democrats do.
Yeah.
The identity stuff, but we pick the people because they're qualified and they can do the job.
Right.
See, Joe Biden picked Kamala just because she's a woman and black. She can't do this job. We can all see it. She can't even communicate. The judge they picked, she doesn't even know what a woman is.
Yeah.
These people are not objective people, but she was picked because she's black.
Yeah.
I'm fine with picking a woman. I'm fine with picking a Mexican or a black person, but they have to be qualified and can do the job.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
We just need that representation on the Republican Party. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying this.
Because you're losing elections because people see that. I'm like, I don't align with that.
Yeah.
That's not America.
Hey,
that's 70% of America.
Can I talk?
No, this is what it feels like sitting with you.
Look, I want to point out something you just said. All right? Let me point it out. Right? You said Republicans win on policy. They lose a lot more just on appearance.
Exactly. They don't play the game.
Democrats win elections not on policy because they think the other side is racist.
And they paint that picture.
Sexist.
And they paint that picture. How do you combat that? Don't pick the woman because she's a woman. Pick the woman because she's qualified. Pick the Negro, not because he's a Negro, but because he's qualified.
Yeah. Why you kicking that dead horse? That horse dead, you kicking the hell out of it.
I'm just reiterating.
I'm just saying, if y'all think J.D. Vance is going to swing a bunch of voters, you're lying to yourself. Vivek would have did that. Tulsi Gabbard would have did that. Hell, even Kari Lake would have did that.
Yeah, because they're women.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you like this.
Tell them.
I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to tell you the God honest truth.
Yeah, go on.
Another reason why you don't see a person of color as a vice president and you don't got a female because they don't want to give the reins to a person other than a white man in the Republican Party. Because J.D. Vance, if Trump does a great job, if he stands in and he's a great vice president.
He's a shoe-in for the next.
He's a shoe-in for the next 8 years to be the president of the United States.
Yeah.
I like J.D. and I think he's going to do a great job. And I don't mind him being our president for the next 8 years after President Trump. But in the long run, we're going to lose because we keep voting for we keep electing the same people.
No, you're not thwarting what the left is saying.
Yeah.
Y'all keep showing it every RNC.
Yeah.
And it's like that hurts. Because I know black people that won't. I ain't Republican. You see the RNC? Yeah. I'm not representing that, and that's real. People recognize that stuff.
Yeah, people not stupid either.
Yeah, they call us stupid.
Yeah,
because I recognize that. I do.
But I'm not
crazy.
calling it out. Me as a black Republican, that's got to change.
Yeah,
you just kicking that can down the road. Eventually, y'all gonna have to start picking women and black men, brown men.
There's women and black men.
If you have any chance to save this country. If you want to save this country, you better find somebody other than a white man because that's not going to... Man, I'm talking to a damn brick wall. That shit was crazy at the RNC. You see all those white people there?
And that's in Milwaukee.
That's crazy, man.
Hey, Kevin, hey. Vivek, you're a team player, but come on, man. Show's over.
It's time to give up our new giveaway. It's a Dodge Ram power truck, and we about to do something we ain't never did before. It's a camper. Not only you get a brand new truck, you get a camper with it too, and $10,000 in cash.
Hey, Keith.
Yeah.
We've given away over $2 million in trucks and cash and prizes.
We give them back to the people who support us. Instead of giving money to Facebook to advertise this stuff, they censor us anyway. So I say, you know what? Incentivize our own people to already support us. It's a win-win for everybody. Go to officialhodgetwins.com. Anything you buy from the site gets you automatically into the win. Yeah.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. See official rules for details.
Yeah.